successful executive goes off the grid, and her distraught husband is at a loss.
You see her? Tell me, please.
The family's beautiful teen nanny in the middle.
The venom just began spewing out of her mouth.
Then, the most gruesome discovery of all. Tara Grant was a beautiful and smart small-town girl with big city dreams.
In the corporate world, she kept moving up the ladder. She was a perfectionist.
But according to some, that perfectionist married her opposite, odd and awkward Stephen Grant.
He was the guy that you thought would grow up and rob a liquor store and leave his name tag on, and you'd see him on The Stupidest Criminals. Steve wasn't the most popular kid in the world. He wasn't the best looking. And so I guess when I saw his wife, I was like, wow, good job, Steve. I never thought you would get someone like Tara.
Snagging Tara was a real coup for Stephen.
Tara's success allowed them to have a very successful life. They lived in a really nice neighborhood. They drove new cars. Their children attended a private school.
But with those successes came some sacrifices.
Tara was working in San Juan and working Monday through Friday, and then she would jump on a jet Friday afternoon and go back to Detroit and spend the weekend, and then boom, back on the plane on Monday to her work life.
While Tara was excelling at her job in sun-soaked San Juan, Puerto Rico, Stephen, who had dreamed of working in politics, was holding down the fort at home as a soccer coach and self-proclaimed Mr. Mom to their two small children.
Stephen Grant loved taking care of his children. He was extremely present in their day-to-day lives.
They seemed to be making it work, but were they really?
Their public face of this couple seemed a lot more normal than what might have been simmering inside those doors.
What was simmering was heading toward a rapid boil. And it was Stephen's growing resentment that was fanning the flames.
I think that on some level, her ascension and his flatline being, left there with the kids, I think in the back of his mind, he certainly felt maybe a little bit emasculated by that.
So they fought, and Stephen sought the attention of another.
Steve had a girlfriend before he met Tara, and they had reconnected. He was looking for someone to make him feel wanted.
Maybe several someones. It seemed like he was also taking a fancy to the family's beautiful 18-year-old nanny, Verena.
The Grants had employed a German au pair who lived in their home to take care of their children. Stephen began to talk to her because she was the only person in the home with him, while Tara was working. And then their conversations turned sexual. He told her bluntly that he would like to sleep with her.
Was it just flirting, or did things become physical? Reportedly, a very jealous Stephen suspected Tara had someone on the side herself.
He found some things on her computer about a previous relationship, and it looked like that this relationship had been rekindled.
And he believed an affair with her boss was making Tara's weekly island getaways less work, more pleasure. Regardless of their actual or perceived dalliances, at least for the time being, they were staying together, until one night when it all went to hell. It is a freezing Friday evening in February when Tara arrives home from Puerto Rico and informs Stephen she's going back on Sunday, one day early.
They immediately began to argue. He had told her, this has to stop, you're gone all the time.
Reportedly, an angry Tara packs her bags and walks out the front door.
She went down the driveway and got into a car service, a black car service, and left.
So Tara leaves. Hours later, Stephen tries calling her.
Hi, this is the back on the Tara Grant. Please leave your message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
It's after 2 by now. Quarter after 2. I just want to know what's going on. I think you owe me and your kids. At least you owe us a little bit of an explanation. Call me. Just call and let me know what the hell's going on. Bye.
Over the next few days, Stephen calls Tara several times, but gets no answer. He also calls her boss in Puerto Rico and her family, but they aren't worried yet, saying,
she's probably just cooling her jets and she's just staying away from you because she's angry, and you'll hear from her soon enough.
But after 5 days of desperately trying to find her, on Valentine's Day, Stephen reports Tara missing.
He came in, one of our deputies took a report from him, and it was immediately turned over to our detective bureau because it just really wasn't adding up.
The intense search is on.
It was a big deal because, frankly, attractive, well-educated executives didn't go missing in the Detroit suburbs.
Coming up, where is Tara Grant? Did she run away with a lover, or is it something more sinister?
I hope Tara walks in that door right there.
And a desperate Stephen goes public with his pain.
I hope she knows we're here. She comes in.